Which is the most common homeopathic remedy for mild otitis media in a child that is weepy, clingy, and refuses fluids? A. Belladonna. B. Pulsatilla. C. Sepia. D. Arsenicum album. The answer is B. Pulsatilla. Pulsatilla is most often given for otitis media when the child is clingy, weepy, refuses fluids, and wants to be held or carried. They may be hot or sensitive to heat and desire fresh air. Belladonna may be used as a pain reliever, and an anti-inflammatory remedy. Arsenicum album is commonly used to treat anxiety and gastrointestinal inflammation. Sepia is most often used to treat female reproductive-related ailments. Which of the following hydrotherapy treatment might be most beneficial for a repetitive stress injury? A. Warming socks. B. Hot fermentation. C. Infrared sauna. D. Hot and cold contrast therapy. The answer is D. Hot and cold contrast therapy. Hot and cold contrast therapy consists of submerging the painful joint in hot water for 5-10 minutes, then submerging it in cold or icy water for 30 seconds, then back to hot for 3 cycles. This treatment reduces pain and inflammation and is common in sports medicine. Infrared saunas use radiation to heat the sauna, rather than typical saunas, which primarily use convection. Both are effective for pain relief and relaxation. Hot fermentation can be used to decrease swelling and provide relief from pain due to menstrual cramps. Warming socks are used as a hydrotherapy treatment to increase circulation and raise body temperature, which can help when fighting infection. Which of the following homeopathic remedy is indicated for acute urinary tract infection with intense dysuria and frank hematuria? A. Bryonia. B. Meterinum. C. Canthres. D. Calcarea carbonica. The answer is C. Canthres. Canthres is indicated in urinary tract infections with frequency, dysuria, and frank hematuria. Patients may also experience flank or back pain, restlessness, and anxiety. Bryonia is used for pains associated with cold and flu. Meterinum has been used to treat urethral discharge in male patients with gonorrhea. Calcarea carbonica can be used to treat physical fatigue and muscle atrophy due to malnutrition and/or infections such as mononucleosis. Which of the following homeopathic remedy is most commonly indicated for post-streptococcal glomerulonephritis? A. Natrum sulfuricum. B. Palladium. C. Apis. D. Berberin. The answer is C. Apis. Apis is the most common remedy given for post-streptococcal glomerulonephritis. The patient may be restless and heat intolerant. Other common symptoms are back pain worse in the area of the left kidney and pain or pressure on stooping. Berberin may be used for heart failure, skin burns, and some bacterial infections. Natrum sulfuricum is used to treat liver and gastrointestinal problems. Also, it may be used for headaches and asthma. Palladium may be used for headaches too. Which of the following herbs has hypnotic, sleep-inducing, properties? A. Licorice, Glycyrrhiza glabra. B. Chicory, Cicoria mindibus. C. Passion flower, Passiflora incarnata. D. Golden seal, Hydrastis canadensis. The answer is C. Passion flower, Passiflora incarnata. Passion flower has been studied widely for its uses as a sleep aid. It is also anxiolytic, and has been used to treat abdominal pain and GI upset, arrhythmia and hypertension, and topically for burns and hemorrhoids. Note, passion flower is not safe in pregnancy as it may stimulate uterine contractions. Chicory can be used for its toxicity to internal parasites, namely intestinal worms. Golden seal may be used as a remedy for the common cold and/or upper respiratory infections. Licorice may be used to treat inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract. Which of the following mind-body practice has been shown to increase both T cells and natural killer cells? A. Yoga. B. Meditation. C. Music therapy. D. All of these. The answer is D. All of these. All of these mind-body therapies have been shown to increase the activity of natural killer cells and cytotoxic T cells. Which is the most common homeopathic remedy for acute otitis media which starts suddenly, where the tympanic membrane is hot and bright red and the child is restless and anxious? A. Nitrium muriaticum. B. Belladonna. C. Pulsatilla. D. Sulfur. The answer is B. Belladonna. Belladonna is the most frequently given remedy when otitis media is sudden onset, bright red and hot, and the child is restless and may be confused, anxious, or frightened. Pulsatilla is used to treat reproductive pain in both men and women, and for migraines. Nitrium muriaticum is more effective as a remedy for chronic, not acute, disorders. Sulfur is most effectively used on the skin and eyes to treat irritation. Which is the most common homeopathic remedy for acute gastroenteritis, food poisoning? A. Graphites. B. Arsenicum album. C. Platinum. D. Belladonna. The answer is B. Arsenicum album. Arsenicum album is the most common remedy given for acute gastroenteritis with vomiting and diarrhea, especially when diarrhea and vomiting happen simultaneously. Diarrhea is in small amounts constantly throughout the day, and the affected person is experiencing chilliness and marked tenderness in the abdomen. Graphites are most commonly used to treat skin disorders. Platinum is used to treat a range of psychological and physiological aspects of women's health. Belladonna may be used as a pain reliever, and an anti-inflammatory remedy. Which of the following herb has been used effectively to decrease both Candida overgrowth, thrush, vaginitis, and dysbiosis, and Epstein-Barr virus infection? A. Milk thistle, Silybum marianum. B. Licorice, Glycyrrhiza glabra. C. Red yeast rice, Meniscus purpureus. D. Berberine, found in Oregon grape and golden seal. The answer is D. Berberine, found in Oregon grape and golden seal. Berberine has been used alone and in conjunction with fluconazole to successfully treat fluconazole-resistant Candida infections. It has also been shown to have an inhibitory effect on Epstein-Barr DNA replication. Red yeast rice may be used to lower cholesterol. Glycyrrhiza glabra can be used to decrease inflammation, and cough, and to promote ulcer healing. Milk thistle is used as a remedy for hepatic disorders. Which is the most common homeopathic remedy for any kind of blunt trauma followed by a state of dullness and shock? A. Pulsatilla. B. Nux vomica. C. Semicifuga. D. Arnica. The answer is D. Arnica. Arnica, a herbaceous plant, is the remedy most often used for states of shock after an injury, during which the injured person may refuse medical help due to fear of further injury. Pulsatilla is a plant that may be used for pain in the reproductive organs, restlessness, and other ailments. Nux vomica seeds may be used for gastrointestinal discomfort, anemia and erectile dysfunction. Semicifuga is a plant that may be used to alleviate neurological disorders.